Here's what you do when things aren't going your way. Let me tell you a story. There was one time where I had to go to an event in Washington, D.C., and it was an hour away. I was really looking forward to it. It was one of my highlights of the day, and because of traffic and parking, I missed the event. Now, I could have been mad at the world. I could have been mad at traffic and pissed off, and that was my initial urge. But instead, I said, hey, I'm gonna make the most of this situation. I went and I explored the restaurants in the area because I was already there. I explored the tourist sites, and I actually had a good time, maybe even a better time than if I went to this event. And so initially I was really bummed because I had all these expectations. I wanted to control the day, and I was expecting that, hey, this would be one of the key things of the day. It would help fulfill me in the ways that I wanted to. I wanted to meet people at this event. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to improve my social life through this event, and it all went to crap. But I think this is a lesson in life in general, because there's so many influencing factors. There's so many things that can go wrong, things that can happen that can screw you up, things that you wish you can control, but you can't be a control freak with everything in life, because life is complex. Things don't always go your way because there's influencing factors, tons of them. Now, think about Warren Buffett's situation. He actually got rejected from Harvard Business School. If he had gone to Harvard, he would have never ended up going to Columbia Business School, meeting his mentor, Benjamin Graham, learning the fundamental style of investing that he used throughout his career through Benjamin Graham, through his in-person mentorship. He never would have worked for Ben Graham and then developed the investment style that ended up making him the wealthiest person in the world. So while some people take life too seriously, and you would look at the rejection from Harvard as a failure. You know, every closed door can lead to a door that is better than you thought. And so I think it's important to take the failures in life with some humor, some positivity. Warren even laughed at it. He said, they took one look at me and they're not interested. And he often jokes and laughs about his rejection at Harvard. Now, you may be going through things that are much tougher than that rejection from Harvard to just another business school. You may be failing at all areas of your life, or just not even close to getting into a good school. I know for me, I've dealt with a lot of struggles too, where I'm not even average on certain levels. I am good at other levels, but some areas of life, not so good. So it's important to just kind of audit where you are in life in the four or five major pillars: health, wealth, love, happiness, and spirituality. And then simply ask yourself, if you're not there yet, that's okay. What can this struggle, what can this failure or this mistake really mean in the long scheme of things? There's plenty of people who weren't doing well in their 20s. Gary Vaynerchuk, he was basically working for a wine company, stocking wine for his father's business until the age of 33, before he became this business magnate. So get out of your head all these things that are not serving you. These are limiting beliefs that, oh, it's too late, oh, it's over for me, oh, my life sucks, oh, it's done. Because what does that get you? It doesn't serve you. It helps you feel terrible about yourself, and then you end up taking actions that don't help you. You end up just sitting there on your butt, watching TV, playing video games, because it's easy. And then the worst of us kind of just get negative and tear others down, because it's easier to do that and complain and post on social media versus actually doing something to improve your life. So I'm not saying that you're just going to do one thing and then change your life and career. But for me, I just kind of crawl. And then one day I can start to walk and then run. But sometimes I have to crawl. And it's tough. Getting out of my house and being social, for example, was very tough. But I needed to do that to improve my social skills, improve my friendship network, social networks, and life in that area. And so I took it one step at a time. I said, I'm going to go to one social event, one networking event or something. I'll stay there for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll leave. And it was uncomfortable as heck at first, but I crawled. And then after 5 minutes, another day I did 10, and so forth. So I could talk about this forever, but the retention rate matters. So when life isn't going your way, watch this video again, and maybe you'll get somewhere, and maybe I will too.